Look at all of these leaves, guys. Good morning. Good morning, pretty boy. Hi. Are you gonna smile? So baby Evan is just finishing up his bottle. He doesn't have much left. I see a lot of people in the comments saying he looks just like Evan. Big Evan. And to be honest, that's all I see too, guys. Is his daddy. And then just like that, he's back out again. Okay, so we're gonna be outside in today's video. My husband is going to fix our front steps. They really need to be replaced. As you can see, we've got a huge crack going through the top step, and they just need to be fixed before winter. So this is another weekend vlog, but we're not gonna be getting out and about and doing things like we have been. I feel like every time I post a video, we're out and about doing fall festivities. But this weekend, we just hung around at home and got some things around the house done. One of the major things was these steps. I really wanted them closed in so that way the leaves and stuff couldn't get underneath the steps. I just feel like it'll look so much better that way. So that's what my husband's gonna try to do for me. So all of the lumber in the yard was actually in our storage shed, and my husband's just gonna use that to try to put the steps together. And of course, if we need more, we'll just have to go out and buy it. But first, we're gonna use up what we already have, and then that way it makes up more room in our storage. And while he's got the leaf blower out, he's just gonna go ahead and finish blowing off the deck. Even though the deck is covered with a roof, somehow leaves still manage to blow up on here. It's not a lot of leaves, but still it's enough to drive you crazy. So even though we're not having a lot of fun in today's video, we're getting things done. And if you stick around until later, we're going to be having some fun carving some pumpkins, because we still have not done that yet. We've tried to put off until the week of Halloween so that way they don't rot. But here's my husband putting the steps together. And I'll show you guys what I mean whenever I say I wanted them boxed in. So you see how you can see underneath the steps? Well, now you can't, and nothing can get behind the steps. So we don't have to worry about cleaning up behind them or it looking really messy, because he did enclose them. I am gonna have to stain the steps to match the rest of the deck, but I'll probably wait until springtime to do that. The main goal was just to get the steps fixed for the colder weather to come, because I don't want anybody hurting themselves. And so this is what we ended up with. I absolutely love them. They're so much more sturdy. They're gonna look so good once they're stained. And then this was the before shot. It looks really messy. I was constantly having to clean underneath the steps, and it would drive me crazy. I didn't really pay much attention to the outside of my mobile home this year, only because I was so pregnant. So to see this done just makes me so happy. And even though I couldn't stain them, I went ahead and put a little bit of Halloween decorations on them just to make them stand out. So I put a little pumpkin, and then I put the bigger pumpkin up top. And then that's all I'll do to them for now. I'd love to go ahead and get them stained, because you guys know I hate waiting around for anything. But with this crazy Kentucky weather, it gets so cold at night, and I don't want to stain them and then have all the leaves stick to the stain. And then we'll just end up with a big mess. But that's it for the steps. They're solid. They're put together. I'm very happy. So now let's have some fun. What pumpkin are you gonna do?
The both of these.
Both of the smaller ones. So it is the last week of October and we are finally getting around to carving our pumpkins.
Guys, I cleaned my pumpkins off.
So even though we didn't go anywhere to have any fall fun this weekend, my daughter was really looking forward to carving the pumpkins. We always carved pumpkins when we were younger, and we usually carve them a lot sooner, but the weather has been so crazy here in Kentucky. We've still been having some really hot days along with some cold days, so we didn't want to go ahead and carve them and them end up rotten because of the heat. But with this crazy Kentucky weather, you never know what you're going to get. We went ahead and bought a carving book, and we decided we were going to do it before October was over. And here's my husband trying to carve the white pumpkin that we got from the pumpkin patch. This pumpkin was a pain in the butt to carve.
How thick is it? I think it's as thick as this knife. I'm not lying.
Evan is struggling getting this cut open with just the knife, so I think he's going to get something a little bit more powerful.
You wanna know what I think she's getting?
What?
A chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
Yeah.
Look how thick that is. I can't carve that.
Dad, let me see it. See?
Yeah.
What are those? Let me see.
I can't carve that.
Why is there a pumpkin inside of
What'd I
the
tell
pumpkin?
you? I told you as thick as the damn knife was.
Why is there a pumpkin inside of it?
It's not. That's the stem.
Big, open spot on you. What do you got? You gotta draw something simple that sawzall blade where the, like, two big triangles for the eyes.
So funny, stupid.
Like a bunch of triangle teeth, like, yeah. That's all I can do with a sawzall, like.
So we had it planned to make something really good with this pumpkin, carve it into something amazing. But because of the size and the thickness of it, we couldn't do that. So we just went with the simple jack-o'-lantern look, but it still turned out really cute. And yeah, for some reason, this did not smell like a pumpkin at all. It actually smelled like a watermelon. So that was a surprise to us. So ever since we got this big white pumpkin, I was wondering what color the inside would be. I was totally thinking it would be white, but it's actually a really pale orange color. And it looks really cool at the end because it makes it look like the pumpkin is glowing. And carving this big thing took a lot of time and a lot of muscle, but we did get it done. So even with this tool we were using to carve the pumpkin, it was pretty hard. And I think we learned our lesson. If we go for a pumpkin this size again next year, we're only doing it for decoration purposes. We are not going to get it to carve. It was just a lot of work for something that is going to eventually be thrown away. So this is the face. I love how it's white with orange on the inside. Kind of looks like it's glowing. Now we just need to clean it up. Before we close out this vlog, I just wanted to show you guys our pumpkins lit up. This is Evan's pumpkin. And then there's my pumpkin. I did the witch, and she's holding an eyeball. And then there's Harmony's. She made a bat. And then this one says boo. I can smell them burning right now. They smell so good, but it's really cold, so I'm gonna get back in. And so now that we're in for the rest of the night, me and Harmony decided to get the ring light out and take a few pictures of baby Evan dressing up. So I only got some video footage of him in this little boxing outfit. He looks so cute. We also did have him dressed up as Mickey as well, but we didn't get any clips of that. But yeah, I just thought I'd add this in the video because everyone's always asking to see baby Evan. He is growing so much. He's actually 2 months now, so yeah, time is flying. And so that is going to be all for today's short vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got all of the fun fall vibes. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.